Welcome to JerBear Reacts. Today, we're going to react to Season 11, Episode 11. 11, make a wish. Of Supernatural, entitled Into the Mystic. If you're new here, feel free to subscribe for daily content. If there's a day there is a reaction, there will be links in the description box down below for the Patreon, the Twitch stream, and everything in between. Jerry will do his best work behind the scenes just a few moments. The last two episodes have been impeccable. Like, the reveal that it wasn't God talking to Sam, that it was Lucifer, and then Cass giving Lucy his body. Insane. Last episode ended with Lucifer telling Lucifer telling Crowley, hey, we need to talk. And the parallel of the beginning to the end. In the beginning, Lucifer comes in to their weird little dream, kills Crowley, and is looking at Rowena. At the end, he comes in, this time in a disguise, like he was in the beginning, disguised as Santa Claus. This time he's disguised as Cassiel, reveals his true identity, and instead of killing Crowley in this version, he kills Rowena, and is now there with just him and Crowley. Phenomenal parallel to the beginning of the episode to the end, and that's going to lead us into this episode. So, like I said, counting this one, we have 99 episodes left. I'm not going to keep a running counter each and every episode. That's annoying. But I do have to say that today being the 30th, tomorrow is the 31st. We're getting closer and closer to 2024. It's scary. I'm going to go ahead and put Jerry behind the scenes. Whoa, random cut. Look at this. Hey, this is your last episode for 2023. I just realized I thought the 31st, but it's a Sunday, yada, yada. I hope 2023 was a great year for you. If it wasn't, I hope that 2024 is even better. I will see you guys for Season 11, Episode 12, which will take place on January 1st. I did the same thing just now. I forget I'm a little bit ahead. Not too far, just a little bit. But still. Last episode of the year. I appreciate you guys for all the love so far. Almost a full year of Supernatural. We got 5 months left, essentially. All right, I'm getting back to the episode. Thank you. Let's watch Into the Mystic. Make sure my subtitles are on. Cool. Go Banshee, man. 30 years ago. Jesus. Have we seen Old Girl before? Also, Old Girl that I said that looked familiar. Umbrella? Embrielle. There we go. She was in the damn... Oh, almost just said it. Juno. She was in Juno. I knew it from somewhere. He got blood coming out of his eyeballs.
Hold on.
That's one way to make it stop. This was just a live action trailer for The Witcher. That's all it was. Baby crying for no reason. Don't even know what's going on. Supernatural. Are you hungry? You got poop? You don't know. Fuck laying there screaming. As you get older, you don't scream anymore. You just keep that shit in.
Die.
I'm ready to die. I'm ready to watch people I love die, but I'm not ready to be your bitch. He said without stuttering.
15 minutes from here.
Look at that.
It's in our backyard.
No cross-country traveling.
What about the darkness? What about Cass? We haven't heard from him.
Okay, first of all, we've got Zero and Amara. And Cass will be fine. He
Amar
always is.
Amara's a $1,000 question. Lucifer out here feeding the birds. Cassifer, there we go. Cassifer's close to Calcifer. Just saying. Lucifer hanging around parks does something that I don't like. I don't know, there's something about it I don't vibe with. I think any grown person in a trench coat sitting on a park bench watching kids play just, you know.
I'm out of that awful, awful cage. And I'm here to save you all. Lucifer ex machina.
It cannot be destroyed. But you could be...
Do you see how easy that shit is
That's the
for
problem
him?
with you rank and file angels. No vision.
Do you see how easy it is for him, bro? He snapped his fingers and you fucking went kablooey. Little Deus Ex Machina
I'm
on your
here to
ass,
save
bro.
you all. Lucifer ex machina.
It cannot be destroyed. But you could be.
I mean, just like that, instantaneous, just bloodbath. You love to see it.
Yeah, we should be so lucky to live long enough.
It's got a
I
point.
told the police.
But also, I mean, damn. That's a crazy interior compared to the outerior as well. Outerior, exterior. It's always like Sunny or Oak, Dale. All of those names are always in retirement
I
homes.
was walking by Harold.
Sunny Oak.
And I heard. Turns out Harold was stealing the other residents' Viagra.
That's why I had enemies, bro.
It's a real dick move, huh?
Maybe Jake stuck around as a vengeful spirit. Took matters into his own hands.
Maybe, but I really hate that we're just diving into another case with what's going on now. They've been doing a good job this season of interlooping the cases with the main story, but it feels like we need one more solid story-driven episode. But maybe this will all tie in. Who knows? There's 30 minutes
All right.
left.
So where's Jake Townsend buried?
Beloved father. It's almost 70. Or he was 72. They've had such a long string of doing this early in the episode and it not being the case. I would like it for once to be the case and they go on to something else. Just a really quick bing bam boop mission. But there's probably more to it.
Let's burn the bones so we can go home.
Yoga fire.
What is that?
There's so many things it reminds me of and I can't even pinpoint it. But yeah, it's like a Banshee.
Get it out of my head! Arthur, I don't hear anything. Tell me what to do.
So at first I was thinking that maybe Mildred was the 30-year-old, since that was 30 years ago when that stuff happened. But then I realized that wouldn't make any sense because she's way older than 30. Then again, she's white and we age like milk. So, but like,
I feel so much safer knowing
Yeah.
the FBI is looking into this.
yeah, I bet you do. Now she could be 30.
Well,
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna I need my hand back.
Oh,
Miss
Oh.
Baker, what did you see?
it was a woman,
Maybe that.
long flowing hair.
Maybe that little baby, maybe that girl that was working as a maid, custodian, whatever she was. Maybe she's 30 years old. She was a baby, and that that ghoul ghost has been following her since she was a baby.
But
Thank.
I was good.
Right,
Yeah.
of course. Sorry, I only know a little. I took some back in college. But that was
Fuck him.
Most people don't know it is.
Do you think maybe she's partially deaf from what happened to her when she was a baby with that thing screaming? Eh?
Witness?
no. Okay, so apparently not a ghost.
No.
Banshees. I thought banshees were good.
The ones tied to the fairy lore.
Look at me go, Ma. I told you like a banshee.
They cry out as a warning to victims' impending death, but
Right.
these guys are malevolent banshees. Total dickbags. They use
oh, hey, Jim Butler. Oh, please do come in.
Hey, real quick. Remember that time they just fucking killed Charlie? Threw her ass sideways in a cold tub. Sorry, it's just on my brain. I was like, who could this person be when they come in here? Who's rummaging? Ah, it'd be cool if it was Charlie. What's up, bitches? Looking through some files. Thought I'd help out. Wanted to surprise you when you got back. Blah, 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 blah. We put a serious face on. Almost not completely Kubrick, but still a little eyebrow glance going.
Hey!
Marlene, I'm a...
Do I think I'll at FBI to cover up your kill? almost clever.
That's not.
Never met a banshee that could blend in.
Wait,
Not
what?
I
Not a
read
banshee.
the one lip.
Oh, damn! Did that shit with a swiftness, motherfuck.
See? Oh. Hey, wait a minute. Thanks. My name is Sam Winchester.
Aileen, the banshee you're hunting
Killed my parents 30 years ago.
killed my parents.
Seen that shit coming a long time ago. They're petty as fuck for giving somebody that's deaf that long of a name. I'm just saying. That's petty. We had this shit figured out from the start, bro. Y'all got this. Yeah. Screamed your boys. Screamed your poor little ears away.
She died when I was 16.
On the job?
Cancer.
Hey,
You've been on.
fuck cancer. I'm sick of it. Just in general. I'm just sick of it. I think that's one thing universally, except for probably a couple psychopaths out there, that we can all unanimously agree on is a big fuck cancer. I remember, just a real quick story. When I was in high school, we did a cancer awareness thing. Everybody wore blue, different shades of blue. Everybody in the whole school, something similar to this almost. And we was in the gym, and this presenter, the whole school was in the gym, and they said, if you were somebody that have been affected by, cancer, like stand up, bro. Not a single person was sitting down. That's insanity. There may have been like one or two, but like, it's wild. It's a bitch.
I gotta tell you, man.
I know that gold blade did not have a fucking barcode on it. Oh, never mind, it's just labeled. Okay, I thought it was a.
Whatever it is.
I thought it was a barcode.
Traction, connection.
Right.
I got dibs on the other
her
guy.
father had just lost his job.
Jeez.
He had no-
You could have the tall one.
Right. And her mom only knew some basic spells. She used one to banish
I'm not much of a mountain climb, ma'am. Sit the fuck down. Sit down.
the Banshee, saved Aileen's life. Dean, the Banshee we're hunting is the same one that killed Aileen's parents.
You sure you don't want both?
Awesome. All right, what's the plan?
Well,
You offering them up like them boys are at a yard sale.
we're going to use the same Celtic string. I just always had a thing for Sophia.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, I can see it as well.
Look, I don't like using anyone as bait, but this is all we got.
I'm on my way.
Shout out the Gold Girls and the whole cast. We love them.
Guys, I gotta get back to Sam.
What a slimy little bitch, bro. I love it. I love it so much. I like how he's able to portray himself. Like, you know that it's Lucifer playing his Cass, and I think that says mountains about Misha Collins. But it's almost like Lucifer wants to be of assistance in the case of putting away the darkness, but it's what happens after that is the worrisome bit.
I have the same view from upstairs. West-facing rooms, they cost extra. You know, you gotta pay for the view.
That's true.
It's not bad.
Not bad. Honey, it's almost as gorgeous as you are. You know, tell me something. When's the last time you watched a sunset without waiting for something to go bump in the night? You should try it sometime.
Oh, it's making me emotional.
I know the secret to living a long and happy life.
Actually, yes, I do.
Follow your heart. You do that, all the rest just figures itself out. I did
Hey,
that.
bro.
I followed my heart, traveled the world, made people smile, forget about their problems for a while, and then my heart said, well, you're done. I had my fill.
Hand is still on my knee.
She knows.
I could move it up.
Okay.
You know,
Do you hear that?
old people at a certain age, they just lose all sense and become extra horny. Man, I hope she's not.
I don't hear anything. Do you?
Sam. Dean.
Why does Dean hear it though? Is the question. But I will say, I just want to take a second for another quick story. I may have told this in previous stuff, but for people that are new, there's I worked at a call center for an internet company, and we did internet repair. And I'll never forget for the rest of my life. You deal with a lot of calls, a lot of quick calls, a lot of, hey, unplug it, plug it back in, a lot of like, hey, we'll get somebody out there, a lot of angry people. I'll never forget a conversation with an old lady. And I'll skip out on some of the details, but she was very sweet. And I just remember we fixed her problem within the first 5 minutes of the call, maybe even sooner than that. And we just started talking about life. She asked me where I was from. She was telling me about where she was from. And we just sat on that phone for over an hour. When you go over an hour at this call center, your name pops up on this big screen. And usually the soups and stuff and managers will ask if you're okay, do you need assistance? Like, what's the issue? Blah, blah, blah. And they asked me, and I said, no, I'm good. And my average call time at this job was just under 3 minutes. It was like 2 minutes and 49 seconds or something like that was my average call time. That's how fast I would fix your shit, because there's no need to drag it out or read it like a robot. Just fix it, get it going. So this hour, almost hour and a half phone call, I remember at one point, and that shot they had right there is kind of what I had in my vision. You can hear wind chimes, hear a little bit of wind, you hear birds. And she told me she was sitting on her front porch. So she had stopped what she was doing to go sit on a swing. And I just envisioned this old, maybe even country style porch with a swing, wooden swing, just going back and forth with a beautiful view of trees in the sunset, with hummingbirds at a feeder, with birds in the distance doing mating calls, the wind just slightly blowing, making the wind chimes make a pretty song and do a pretty dance. And just this old woman's voice and giving me life advice and telling me her life was one of the most beautiful experiences of my entire life. And I don't remember her name. I don't remember very little details, but I hope wherever they're at, they're happy. It was just a beautiful moment, and I figured it was beautiful enough to share with you all. So there's that.
Oh, Sam, it's what happened to Arthur.
Hey, look at me.
Sam, it's here.
Sam. I saw you, Aileen. Just like that, everything's back to normal. That's all you, Aileen. Hell yeah.
You okay?
Hey,
You okay, brother?
so, how do you feel?
It felt like
I am ready to mingle, so.
Well, then you know where I live. All right. You boys stay out of trouble.
That's not gonna happen, Mildred.
Mildred knows for a fact that boy's down bad. Little does she know it's for the damn darkness. Look at the cute couples right there. They look even cuter walking away. Wow. Oh, that wasn't the end. We got a little extra here.
I mean, Banshees go after the vulnerable, right?
So why was Dean vulnerable?
So why do they go after you?
You're overthinking it. I was going after Mildred, it saw my gold blade, acted out of self-defense. Simple.
Yeah. You're probably right.
No, I would have.
Right. Yeah.
Sam, you should have shut that down and be like, no, that's not what happened. You and I both know that's not what happened. One pillow's crazy, dude. Sleeping on your back like a damn military boy is crazy. Y'all both had your beds made. No socks. I respect it. I'm a socks all the time person, though. Yeah, I see Sam right here, a little twin-size ass mattress. Motherfucker, you know your ass is too big for that. That's a good way to sleep. You're sleeping way more comfortably than he is. The season's changing to make my lips peel, so I apologize. I've done a bunch of weird mouth movements. It's just one of those things. Into the Mystic, Sam and Dean encounter a being that seems to drive its victims insane with its ghastly wails before devouring their brains. What's a Banshee? So we have a Banshee coming out and about doing his thing. Had me in the first half that I thought this was going to be a horrible episode. Now, I'm going to be 1,000% honest about that. I genuinely thought that this episode was going to be absolute ass. We had it figured out early, but it ended up providing some more memorable moments. It gives us, oh my God, is her name Marlene? Jeremy, bro, she literally just said it. Aileen, yeah. Shoshana is her real name. Weeds. That's what I knew her from was Weeds. As Megan. Yes. Born into a fourth-generation deaf family, Shoshana's first... Given a deaf person named Shoshana's mean, too. First language is American Sign Language. She's also relips and comfortably speaks without an interpreter. That's amazing. All right. So... and go back here for a second. Dee Wallace was Mildred. Oh my God, she was Mary in E.T. And she was in Cujo. And Critters, bro. And The Howling. I didn't even think about any of that. I just saw some flirty-ass old lady. She was also in Jeepers Creepers Reborn. That has a 2.5 out of 10 rating that came out last year. Bro, she's been in so many bangers. Yeah, she was in Halloween. 2007 version, Ally McBeal, Twilight Zone. Hey, she did her shit. So, I liked her. She was a flirty old lady. I just thought it was just going to be a throwaway episode with some beats and story. But it comes around and actually gives us something really good. Like, they give us Aileen. They give us these intertwining stories. They give us Cassifer. They give us... The only thing I didn't get to see, obviously, is the Cassifer and Crowley conversation that we're not getting to witness, which sucks. But other than that, like, it gives us one of the more emotional moments. It gives us a really nice moment with Dean and this lady, and it builds friendships, and it builds on what's to come, and it shows Dean's struggle with this connection he has to Amara. Like I said, my big thing is what's going to happen if Lucifer can shut down the darkness. What's he want then? 3 straight amazing episodes. I was ready to write this off. That's me. Don't judge a book by its first 20 minutes. Season 11, episode 11, 11, Make a Wish, Into the Darkness was entitled Into the Mystic. Season 11, episode 12 was entitled Don't You Forget About Me. And I'll see you there. Links and everything will be in the description box down below. Playlist will be up on screen. As always, stay cute, stay hydrated, and I will catch you on the next one.